Well, welcome back to Monster Train. It's 1:30 in today's episode. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing fine. We've been doing 3 videos a day for 2 days now. This will be day number 3. I can't believe it. He's actually doing it. It's kind of weird because now if I want to do a first look, I have to put up a 4th video in the day. But no, I don't really mind the extra content. Let's see how it's performing. I haven't looked at how we're doing on numbers lately. I noticed that views tend to flatten out, if that makes sense, when I put up more videos. Like instead of everyone going to watch one video, it'll be spread across all of them, and then eventually they'll all even out as people catch up, which is fine. You know, my feeling is that you can have more content as a treat. You know, if it's too much for you to watch, that's fine. I did have a few people say in the past, and I've talked about this, I think, on YouTube before. I've talked about how some people feel like it's too much content and like it floods their sub box. But first of all, I didn't know anyone still used the sub box. I haven't clicked that button in listen, they did like a revamp to YouTube's layout, and when they changed it, I just look at the front page now. So most of you probably watch my videos from clicking on it on the recommended when it pops up. But nonetheless. What I wanted to say is if it really does flood your sub box and probably you won't hear many YouTubers ever say this to you, but like if it floods your sub box and it really bothers you, I suggest you unsubscribe, because like it'll still pop up in your recommendeds if you check your recommendeds. And you know, as much as I like my ego inflated sub number go up, yeah, it doesn't really it doesn't do anything for me as long as you're still watching the video. So you know, but also subscribe so that you can get the latest updates, and hit the bell as well so you get a notification when my videos go live. Anyway. Unsubscribe, but also don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Today's Wurmkin Exile Awoken. It's Soul Sucker, it's Curse, it's Diligent, it's Shelter, Wildwood Sap, Ambient Charge. I want to get into the first combat. I want to talk about something in regards to Monster Train today. You know, not really, it's not urgent, don't feel like it's urgent or anything, but I think that this is a great run to play Decayer. I think Infector's kind of mid, and this is a good combo. Exile Awoken is good at keeping Reap Chef alive, so let's take this. Do I have consumes? I have Shelter, right? Yeah, I have 2 consumes, but I don't have anything that actually benefits from magic power. Yeah, I'm down to play... Honestly, I'm down to play... I'll take Echo Seedling. It's really good. I have another consume, which is Wildwood Sap, by the way. I just didn't mention it. Anyway, what I want to mention is that Monster Train is I guess what I want to talk about is the long term of this show, of this series. 45. I want to play bottom floor and let the purple ride, but I also think I just play top floor and play 3 Wildwood Saps. So I've been thinking a little bit about Monster Train, because eventually Monster Train is not going to be something that I should record anymore. I recognize that. And so the question is, when am I going to stop playing Monster Train on YouTube? It's the question on everyone's mind, I'm sure. And Cranberry actually asked me this a while ago. We were in his video, if you remember, he did a thing for his 200th episode of Monster Train. He did a little round table with me, Dusk, and Gabriel. I recommend you go watch it if you haven't. It was a lot of fun. We talked about the game in the future. So my feeling is that I'm probably going to play Monster Train until something comes along that makes me want to play it more than Monster Train. So in the past, I had the same discussion with Ratropolis, and then Monster Train came out. And I went, okay, well, I'm going to go play that now. That's pretty cool. So if you're wondering, like, when is Monster Train going away? Because a lot of people ask me, like, oh, are you sick of this game? The series is ending. Oh, no. And I'm like, first of all, stop doomsaying. Second of all, probably if I really like Inkbound, I will play Inkbound in place of Monster Train. That's my expectation. There's no way it's not Echo Transfer here. And, I mean, Purple Razor Sharp Edge is good. Glimmer's also good, but Purple Razor Sharp Edge. I'm down to play... We can play Animus of Will. That's fine. Yeah, that's my anticipation. I'll replace this series with something else when something else that people want to watch comes along that I think is worth playing in the long term. Really, it could have been Arcanium, but Arcanium, I think, is... I think that it's good. The end. I don't have any more to say about it. I think that this is a good run for Animus of Will. More than Shattered Shell, because the chef is going to be tanking and we're going to be finding survival from our cards, like our Wildwood Saps, etc. But the chef is Reap, so he's going to kill the backline. So this feels like an Animus of Will run. And so I'm going to do double Animus of Will here. Do I want quick? Not really. I'm going to go plus 25 for sure. And, like, what do you want? You want Multi-Strike, I guess? Multi-Strike's okay. Large Stone is fine. No, Large Stone's bad because I'm giving a minus 15 over. I'm going to reroll. Yeah, okay, I will play Multi-Strike. That's fine. Plus 25 Multi-Strike. I don't think Quick is very impactful here. This is fine. And we will play Self-Infused Animus for a 5x unit. I'm not going to take this unit draft. There is no unit I want anymore. I'm in the clear. And so we're going to play Chef and Animus together. This is the wrong Animus, but it doesn't matter in this combat, I don't think. I think you just play whichever one you draw first, truly. I'm down to play this Wildwood Sap plan, personally. I think it's pretty good. I don't know which boss it is, by the way. This could actually be a mistake. But I'm down to play this Wildwood Sap plan. We just have to be aware. Good. I think Chef would have soloed anyway. Probably not, but, you know, whatever. It works out. It's fine. I don't think it makes a big difference, really. Just play the Animus right away so we catch the first wave was my thought. I don't want to take random consumes. I'll take another Echo Transfer. Twist my arm. I want to take... So here's the thing. I want to take Glimmer here. Purple Glimmer is good. The important part is I need a card that I can use to reliably heal Animus of Will, and that's going to be Glimmer. So I don't need Steel Shaft. We can go left. We can go left. I'm not taking any of these. Keeper of Echoes, I don't think so. Real quick, I should do this now. As I said, I should try to remember to do it now. Let's look ahead and see what the rest of the run looks like. Okay, so we have 4 temples, 3 after this one, and we have... Where's our duplicate? Our duplicate's in a good spot just before Fel. Okay, I'm gonna check the caverns first. Times 5. It's okay to 5x Wildwood Sap. The problem is that it really bogs down my purple cards. I think that 7 Wildwood Saps is too many, but I think that 4 is fine. Too bad I can't put purples on cards. Like, too bad there's not a shop upgrade that applies a purple effect to a card. That would be a really good magic shop upgrade. You know how the steel shops have clan-specific upgrades? It'd be a really good magic shop clan-specific upgrade. I'm gonna go plus 10 piercing glimmer here. It's very good to have. We're just gonna be a little higher on pack shards than I would like, but I took pack shards for things that were good, so I think it's fine. Like, we took 10 for the gold, and the gold gave us enough to buy multi-strike, which is very good, for example. This is a fight where I want to play top floor. And we will just regen through. This is Soul Sucker Talos. Yeah, so I need to urgently remove every Train Steward in existence. That card is really bad here. The rest of it's okay. I think that without a doubt here I'm taking energy. I know I've talked a lot about how much I like to take draw first, but this is a run that has draw in it because of root seeds. So that's the first knock in favor of energy. And 2, has a lot of card draw, but you have to look at it from the perspective of what's giving me card draw here. Well, the root seeds are giving me card draw, but there's one other thing that you have to consider as giving you card draw here, and it's Echo Seedling. This is generating cards which I can't afford to play. This is card draw. Echo Seedling is definitely something that would like more energy so that I can just rocket out all of those cards. Now, I could get away with giving a -1 to my Wildwood Saps, but since there are 4 of them, you can't know which one you're going to draw first for Echo Seedling. So you can't guarantee that the one that you get is the one that is 0 cost. So I think it ends up making the most sense to just take energy here. It's also good in the Curse Spell. There's like a lot of high energy cost problems with this run. Wurmkin Etchings is pretty good. It lets you bring back all of the Wildwood Saps we're gonna play. Skip here. Definitely we take energy. No doubt. This doesn't need space, and we'll probably take draw after. Now then. Train Steward be gone, first and foremost. I can go to 60 shards, but then I just sit and I don't do anything else for a while. 2 Wilting Sapwoods on this run. How lovely. The temple is Spell Chain plus 10 piercing. I am down to go -1 Wildwood Sap. Reroll. -1. Can I afford it? I cannot afford it. Double stack Wildwood Sap. Hell yeah. I want to take the Spell Chain here, but I cannot afford it and also get my Animus of Will done, and I just want to get my Animus of Will done. I don't want to draw any more dead cards. So, I think this makes the most sense. And we will go... Magic Shop, although it's probably best to just go to the Steel Shop because I'm probably not going to have money. Spikes 4, it kills the Animus. It's very bad here. This is a Party Boy boss fight, so I am very much incentivized to slap myself on down to bottom floor. So I will. I'm gonna take a little bit of damage for it. I'm gonna take too much damage for this, actually. This isn't right. I should play a higher floor. I have so much regen that there's not a question of if I will or will not survive. This is an incorrect choice. No doubt. I take a lot. It's like 5. I take like 35 for it. Train Steward can actually make me take less, I think. But I'm gonna end up falling behind overall for this. 20. Yeah, okay, hold on. I'm just gonna reset. I realized it right after I played it. I will be fine, but I don't want to... I don't want to live with that mistake. I don't think it's worthwhile. Because ultimately what I needed to say here is, yeah, I have enough regen for Party Boy. And I can afford to wait. And that's the important thing. I think it's better to look at the why and just go, yeah, I recognize it. I recognized it as soon as I played it too. I just needed to give it like an extra second of thought, but I did not. That should be enough. We can also play... Like, we have so much regen. Like, we have an absurd amount of regen for this run. And the thing is, it's probably still not going to be enough regen. Yeah, honestly, it's too much regen. 67 regen just naturally. Give me Symphony of the Soul on this run. With a little bit of trimming, we can get this deck somewhere really nice, I think. We have a great survival play, and even on Party Boy, we're not in fear. And as long as I don't get one-shot, we have one of the best units in the game for not getting one-shot as well. Fine Chief, he has a huge health pool baseline. I think this is it. I think this is finally Regen's time. It's 36 damage. We have 73 regen. Pretty close, pretty close. Here's how regen can... Oh yeah, definitely we're gonna take... Definitely, actually, Echoes of the Past is not good here. I apologize, I got a little too hyped up about it. It's not good here. It's too Echo expensive. We don't have the Echo generation to click this card. I should take Broken Memories. It's purple. God, Edge Prior. Hell no. Absolutely not Edge Prior. Get the hell away from me. So if I go to the Magic Shop, I'm not going to really have the money to spend. And I think the best thing to do for this deck is get removals. So let's go pick up some money for a future shop and remove 2 Train Stewards instead. Actually, I have a card worse than Train Steward in this deck. I think Ambient Charge is absolutely unplayable. I'm gonna click this because I'm greedy. I'm gonna take Mark of an Exile. I have enough for removals? I do have enough for removals. I think I'll go to this magic shop in the next ring though. Because getting -1s is really good for this deck. With Mark of an Exile, I think it's impossible for this wave, even with the +6, to kill my chef. Even with the +6, yeah, 31 is like 63 damage. I don't think that's ever enough to kill him. He is 135. And as we saw, we have very, very silly amounts of regen. So this trial is fine as long as no enemy walks into my pyre. Which shouldn't happen as long as I play... yeah, at least one of the Echo transfers. I'm gonna wait on Wurmkin etchings here. Sorry, I'm still getting used to it, because every day now I've been changing my mouse sensitivity a little bit more. Been trying to get it very low, so I've been doing a lot of misclicking, I notice. It's fine. I'll get there, I'm sure, but... buddy, my mouse moves much slower now. I can't flick the mouse around the screen for the card playing, it's crazy. How am I supposed to play the cards? Yeah, if this wave is fine, which I had a feeling it would be, we're probably good throughout then. 79, he's almost healed. And I don't know which boss it is. Oh, it's Self-Made Harpy. I do know. Self-Made Harpy doesn't scare me. Full stack. And that one, we get a little healing, and yeah, we get a nice easy turn. Where we don't take a whole lot. I'm using the shelters to get health back, by the way, because the shelters can be traded. The armor can be traded for just healing baseline. I don't think it makes a difference, but, you know, it feels good. Kill those off. And I can pretty much guarantee it with a Wurmkin etchings here. Actually a little scary because the boss is doing 6 times 7 and we're at 38. But we also have, I mean, what it is now is we're taking 6 times 7, and at 38 regen that means we're taking 4 damage per round. But it's a little weird because it's like it's 4 damage per round until that 4 takes you down to 42. It's like it's 4 damage per round, but your health is reduced to the max hit of Self-Made Harpy. Your health is reduced to 42. So, you know, not really 4 damage per round, but 4 damage per round. Returns of Soul is good. Kind of. Oh, hey, Wildwood Tome. I don't think the Quick is worth it, and the Consume can mess with Echo Seedling, but it is purple. So in every case where I draw it after a Wildwood Sap, I'm happy with that pick. Decay Decoy is absurd. Very strong. Let's check the temple. I doubt I'm gonna take anything here. Value Stone, Purge Stone. I could take a Purge Stone, actually. And we can toss out... Big Heart is okay in this run. They're all purple now, pretty much, so... I'm gonna toss a Shelter. I think that's fine. And then we'll go to 100 in the next ring by taking a 15. And let's go -1 for Wildwood Sap. Let's go reroll. Let's go -1 for Wildwood Sap. I don't think that this deck uses holdover. I guess Echo Transfer held over is fine. I don't mind. And the big payout card, there's one, sorry, not card, relic. There's one relic that I think is a hardcore W. Like it takes this run from good to instantly winning. I'll give you a second to think about what you think it is. It's Bog Slime. Consume, generate 1 Echo. That removes the only problem this deck has, which is sometimes I draw all non-purples and go, ah, what the hell. However, Return Soul was the other insulator against this issue, because... Oh no! Oh god, I thought... Okay, sorry, I apologize. I got Return Soul mixed up with a different card. That was definitely a brain broke moment. I mean, I couldn't do anything there about it. Don't get me wrong, it's not like I missed out on some great play, but I thought Return Soul was... It's just, I guess it's just been too long, I don't know. I was thinking Return Soul was a Seek type card, where you pull a card from your draw pile. It's pull a card from your discard pile. I know that. Of course I know that, but I forgot. Okay, so I want to play a Fracture up here. This kills this enemy and this enemy. And then the classic conundrum of Monster Train when you have Reap Chef is when you fall behind, what do? And the answer is you eat the damage. You have to take a curse there and just catch up a little bit on scaling. You have to be okay with it. Third Purge. This turn is fine. Well, it's not actually fine because there's another Infused Curse enemy. Very gross, actually, but it's okay. We'll just say it's okay. And I was so excited too. I thought I was about to have a banger of a turn. It's okay. I'll live. You'll die over 2 turns, this Absolver will, so... and also playing the Reap on him there wouldn't kill him, it's only +3. So, take the quick. It helps Chef get healed, but my health bar is looking a little bit monstrous, I have to say. 16 Reap on the boss though, not too bad. I'm just a little worried about my regen situation here. Here comes double stack. Here comes a heal. I wonder if I needed to not play that. I think we have enough with 24 regen. I think we have enough. Yeah, we have enough. 24 regen, and also, don't forget, it's very easy to forget that Animus of Will is ×5, so she is doing roughly 500 damage per round. So you don't have to have regen to live like 15 rounds, but we're fine. I'm not taking Spreading Spores. Even if it's purple, I hate that card. I'm gonna take draw. Important. Drawing a purple card on turn 1 is really good. And let's go to the Trinket Shop. I'm looking for Bog Slime. Cinder Salve is good. Checking this for Bog Slime too. Is this real? Am I really about to say, what about Priory's Cloak here? No, it's actually Concussive Coals. This is an interesting one because Capricious is too late, so it's 2 relics that are like usually hard skips, but they both have actual value here. Priory's Cloak is worth like 30 to 40 health, or 30 to 40 damage per turn, which is okay. I'm gonna take Concussive Coals though, because it lets us play bottom floor with a little more certainty. Do I want to reroll for the high roll, or do I want to play Cinder Salve? I want to reroll for the high roll. Not too bad. Precious Plating is sort of like Cinder Salve if you think of the health as the extra health as just tanking for you. But I'm gonna skip this. I think that no. I should take Vine Grasp. Yeah, I should just hard counter Diligence Seraph with the Vine Grasps. Reap 6 is fine. Cinder Salve who? I don't know anyone by that name. Spell Shield's free at least, because I have no spells that I care about. I mean, I guess Vine Grasp, kind of. We don't have super high regen requirements here, so we can play like... We can play a little bit. I'm gonna get bodied there. Everyone please cheer every time Concussive Coals does something. Gonna be a pretty infrequent cheer. Concussive Coals. This is pretty rough though, actually. 2 infused heavies right out the gate. Hate to see it. I'm gonna go put 3 on this guy. I want the money. 3 infused heavies, Monster Train? Come on. How you doing me like this, Monster Train? I take... Oh, buddy. That's a lot of damage. I take 50 from this. I have to throw something at this guy so that he doesn't do 60. But also, oh my god, Monster Train, come on. Throw me a freaking bone here. I can pull this guy to the front, I guess. It's fine. Could have done it on the last one, but I greeted for the money. That's ridiculous, though, that I'm taking that much damage. Hey! Okay, this is now... We're out of the realm of, wow, that's wacky. This is unlucky now. I'm calling it. I'm pulling my privilege here. I'm allowed to call this unlucky. I can play 2 root seeds on this guy to kill him. That's fine. This is no longer... oh, well, maybe I shouldn't have... Maybe I should have played a higher 4. This is now just unfortunate. Well, okay, fuck you, Monster Train. Alright, Monster Train. You think you're so freaking funny? Think you're a little comedy genius, huh, Monster Train? Eat shit. I take it back what I said at the start of the video. I'm quitting Monster Train tomorrow. That's so absurd. That it actually just infused 5... the only infused enemy was the 290. Yeah, Monster Train, eat shit. Oh, wow. That's ridiculous. This is a lot of cursed combats, too. I think this might actually be every cursed combat, now that I think about it. Because we had it on 2, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this is every cursed combat. How about that? Gross. Don't like that very much. No thank you to any of these. I want to go get the health back, but... I'm gonna go right. Hold over. What's in the trinket shop? Fruit split mask is cool, but I don't know if I can actually afford it. I guess it's fine, yeah. Emblem of the Exiles, Hell's Banners, Base Charge. What this deck really wants is Lost Luggage, or Bog Slime, of course. Base Charge is probably what I'm gonna buy there. That's really good for us. Yeah, I'm gonna buy Base Charge. It means that I can probably, I mean, with Root Split Mask, actually, it means that I can probably just kill most of the enemies that are gonna escape me with Reap, which is solid. I need a purple card duplicated here, really. Like, what about... I'm gonna duplicate Razor Sharp Edge. I'm gonna go -1 Razor Sharp Edge and duplicate it. I think that's the play. The more that I think about this, the more that I feel we're probably playing a bottom floor idea for the future. Also gonna grab +10 for Glimmer. By that I mean I think we're gonna play bottom floor on the Divinity. We're gonna play bottom floor on Seraph for sure. And I think now we're gonna play bottom floor on the Divinity as well. It just matters how many purples I draw on turn 1, really. Is this enough? Let's find out. Okay, I mean, I'm happy to take the 1. I don't think it matters too much. We're gonna play a Vine Grasp, a Reap, and an Echo Transfer. And that should, with 12, you should take, what, 24 per turn? If I throw, like, 1 card at him instead. 1 purple card, I should say. But that's fine. The enemies that spawn on top floor are just gonna get Vine Grasps. Oh wait, no, he dies over 3 turns because of the Root. Yeah, he dies because of Root. Cool. That's pretty solid then, actually. And Concussive Coals is here. It is doing something. Yeah, we can play a bottom floor idea on the Divinity because of Root Split Mask just catching things, and it makes it a lot easier to keep the Animus alive, I think. It'll kind of depend on what the draws are like, but I think it makes sense. Kill this. You're dead over 2 turns. It'd be good for me to fill up on echoes on the top floor. So I will do that when it's convenient, which is now. And we'll grab the... Actually, I'll just grab... I don't want to grab Wurmkin Etchings. No. It's too much regen, and I don't want to just waste my turn next turn. I want to be playing Reap. I think that it's important. Kill this guy? Sure. Doesn't really matter. Razor Sharp and Echo Transfer. Once I see the X's, what we want to do is we just want to get to 4 on other floors, and when we're there, we can just come back and reap the boss. Okay, it's mostly just juggling our resources for this run to figure out how to win it from here on. And I think we have enough resources that it shouldn't be too difficult. With the Super Reaping Chef and a 106 times 5 multi-strike quick Animus, I think we should be pretty fine here. We're 4 on all floors. That's the big sign that your Reap Chef run is looking well if you have 4 echoes on every floor. And you're playing bottom floor. That's a great sign. Is all 3 Vengeful Shards in my hand? It sure is. I took 1 on this combat. Not too bad. 78 regen is, of course, enough. I worry a little bit about Animus of Will in the Divinity. Even on bottom floor, I wonder if it's scary. I don't think it is, but with 5 multi-strike, spikes can definitely catch you. Oh, but we can just pull the spikes and chant to the front, and then it'll die, and Chef will tank the spikes. Yeah, that's actually fine. Never mind. I mean, it's just... Wow, I almost skipped Curse Vines, and it's just absolutely going to carry the rest of my run. Cool Curse Vines, thank you very much. And you know what? Concussive Coals isn't doing too bad either. Concussive Coals is real. So what, we want to play... Razor Sharp? I'm going to play the Wildwood Sap. It's not the ideal one, but it's fine. Just get it going. They'll die. I don't think I have to do anything else. Does it matter? Like, what happens if I play this? Anything? I don't know. It's fine. They're dead, I think. Right? You're dead? Yeah, you're dead. Ignore them, they're gone. I could also throw some regen onto my Animus just to be safe. I think I should do that. I should just throw... well, I should probably be careful about being too... Let's do this, actually. That's a way to stop it, yeah. We can just let this Spike's enemy live instead. Or die to Reap, even. We should be careful not to be too cocky with our regen, because Chef can die. Concussive Coals is putting in a lot of hard work, but Chef can definitely die here. You gotta be a little cautious, that's all. Throw him a few Wildwood Saps, let him know. I'm gonna pull back. Pull back Wurmkin Etchings. Seems like a good card to bring back to your hand here. Razor Sharp it. Let me... So it's I play my whole hand out. They're dying to Reap for sure. Let's go Wurmkin Etchings and then bring it back. I want to do this time. I don't think it's too much regen. Last time I said it's too much regen. This time it is not too much regen. I need this regen to be comfortable. I feel. However, important to note, Discipled Inquisitor is real. I'm not going to play this again. I need to be playing purples. The Discipled Inquisitor is staring me down right now. That is a problem. I don't actually have a good answer to it either, I don't think. 71 times 5 was not enough. Am I dead? That'd be really sad. Didn't put enough Reap on him, though. And if I stop to fight him, I will just die. So I think I have to replay the combat. I played that Wurmkin Etchings and it killed me because I didn't have enough purples to kill the boss. Crazy. I didn't think about that, did you? What could I even do to him, though? Nothing, really. I mean, also this guy's a freaking menace over here. 36, 15. I have to get him below 150. I might be able to, actually. But if you do all this damage control, I will eventually just get caught by these waves over here. So. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna fight to not have to reset here because I don't want to reset again. 36. I don't think he kills me now. I'll double check it. I do 22 with Glimmer. It's definitely better to play Fracture, Return Soul, Fracture on him. 90? Yeah, he definitely doesn't kill me now. What's he at? He's at 82? Okay, so I'm gonna play a Root Seeds on the Divinity here to mop him up. You at 22 HP? I can play a Razor Sharp, an Echo Transfer, and then I'm gonna Wurmkin Etching so I can put down some more Wildwood Sap. Okay, it was fine. Thank you, Root Seeds. Very cool. I'm gonna go ahead now and play a lot of... I'm not gonna play a lot of Wildwood Sap. I'm gonna play like 2 Wildwood Sap on Animus. Just to be cool. And now Animus has scaled up to the point where she is not in any danger of... No enemy is in any danger of escaping this. But I didn't think about the fact that 75 times 5 is not enough. Didn't really cross my mind that 75 times 5 was not enough damage to kill the boss. And I needed to put more Reap on him. I played Wurmkin Etchings. I was about to say, I don't remember what I did instead. I played Wurmkin Etchings, and Wurmkin Etchings made all my non-purple cards come back. Okay, not too bad. Despite a few slight mistakes, we were able to make it. That's the sort of mistake, though, where I feel like it's fine. It's just like a you have to think about the combat differently sort of mistake. Hey, it's not a given that this enemy dies if you play bottom floor. If I play top floor, it's a given that he dies, but then I have to keep the Animus alive, which is a different juggling act, right? But I think bottom floor play is correct to give you the time to recover and catch heavies early, like that. Because they have to go through 3 waves of Reap. A new personal best for Regen applied. Not every day you see a new PB. Extremely rare, actually, I would say. But anyway, fun run. I had a good time. I like playing the Reap Chef. He's very fun. Watching the enemies just all go from alive to dead. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.